Oh, Santiana, gain the day away, Santiana. Now pour the yarn up the west, they say.
Alright, so welcome back to the BOS pre-Dreadnaught era battleship tournament. We've got BWI's Wavebreaker, Far Corner versus Kevin's Riviera. These are both basically around maximum material, very high firepower. I think the Riviera has the highest firepower in the entire tournament, as it would Keeper of the Lore for the game, which basically means that they make designs that have ended up or do end up being used in the actual campaign. Extremely skilled builder. BWI has his own channel. The BWI's Wavebreaker, I think, is a retrofit of the campaign craft itself as well, with big added pontoons. Yeah, but this is definitely supposed to be the difficult match for the Wavebreaker. I think Kevin was by far the favorite. So not like just in this heat, but in general, a very nasty ship that they submitted. So let's take a look and see how things go. Both ships trying to close? No, mostly just the Wavebreaker. Ooh, actually, looks like the APHE already found its way somewhere. Ooh, that's a gun? Partial gun detonation? I don't know how you get a partial gun detonation, but it looks like we did. Alright. APHE already doing its thing. Despite that, still looking fairly even. Ooh, looks like Wavebreaker lost something there too. Just so much firepower on the broadsides. This is interesting. We're having another problem with the ship really wanting to close. I hope the turret fire restrictions were set up properly, because this gun looks stuck. And yeah, these torpedoes are not going to be able to do anything until the ship gets in for a proper broadside. Meanwhile, the front is just getting hammered. But nice durable turrets. Very durable turrets, actually, considering how much fire they've taken already. Oh, and then Riviera turning away. Always a mistake. Man, another bad APHE round. Looks like it took out ammo stowage. Big detonation, no guns on target, and that's some propulsion gone. Oh, and that's a lot more propulsion gone. Jeez. Oh, actually, there was one gun on target. A hidden cram somewhere, or actually, no, this one managed to... Oh, okay, that's fair. Looks like the Riviera was just changing broadsides. Uh-oh. Wavebreaker. No, not dead in the water, just substantially less buoyant up front than it was initially. Oh, man. The Riviera is swapping broadsides to the fresh set cannons. This is interesting. It almost looks like the Wavebreaker's trying to point at the target, which is definitely not something a ship like this wants to be doing. Absolutely going to have to take a look at that AI setup after this as well. Destroying all of the paddles on this wheel actually seems to have somewhat solved its buoyancy issue. Does not look like turret restrictions were set up on this, because it is not on target still. Oh, matters substantially less now. Take a look back at the Riviera. Yeah. Just this ship just has full batteries of the maximum allowed fire rate and gauge on both sides. Very, very nasty. Solid armoring scheme too, of course. Well, this is the first time that the Wavebreaker has been lined up for a broadside. Unfortunately, not on its own terms. And with basically no firepower left either. It started out really promising. But again, another ship that just kept trying to close and never quite was able to bring its weapons into bear. I mean, at this point, doesn't look like there's really any weapons left. It did do a substantial amount of damage, though, especially for primarily only having its forward-mounted cannons working. Might get that slightly revised and fixed up for the next round. Just make sure that the AI is set up properly and make sure that the turrets don't get stuck on the other weapons like that. Have to say, this pirate metal, first thing that comes to mind looking at this ship, absolutely beautiful. Riviera by Kevin is just really lovely. Simple shape, not a ton of deco work, but what is there is just incredible. I love the sails and the masts. And the Wavebreaker, awesome design. It's cool to see reused campaign designs. Very, very fun. It's extremely durable, obviously. It survived a ridiculous amount of firepower for, wow, 5 minutes now. Just really needed to get its guns on target. Looks like this is definitely in the Riviera's favor. Surprising amount of damage taken. We'll see how things go later on in the tournament. Thanks again for watching.